Loyola University Chicago's Institute of Environmental Sustainability has an exciting new campus out in Woodstock, Illinois, McHenry County. It's called Loyola University Retreat and Ecology Campus. It's a place where we teach students about nature in nature.
Part of what's really cool about the opportunity to study out here is being able to remove yourself from the city. I was really worried about, leaving Chicago, and it's really a good opportunity to remove yourself from that environment and kind of rest and reconnect with nature.
An example of a few of the courses that we offer, as well as internships that we have for students out at LUREC, includes a sustainable agriculture course. This course really shows students how we can grow food in a very sustainable way. So they utilize organic techniques, biodynamic, permaculture. It's a very all-encompassing summer that the students spend learning about farming.
For the first 3 weeks of the program, we focus on the planting season and putting stuff in the soil and, really getting the farm started.
Our chef, Scott Cummins, is not only a fabulous gourmet chef that cooks the food that comes right off of our farm, but he's truly an educator.
We really have a great opportunity out here to really integrate local food and the food we're able to actually grow on campus into the kitchen and dining experience for the students out here. We want the students to come out and really have that feeling of our food is coming from a good place.
It's a really cool experience being able to pull stuff out of the ground after months of working on it, seeding it, watering it, and preparing the soil for it, and then seeing it on the table.
LUREC is a perfect environment for teaching a field ornithology course, the study of birds in their natural ecosystems. And this course is very rich with lots of field work. The students here, you can see them finding birds, identifying birds both by sight and by their songs, and then learning about where they live in the natural ecosystem.
It's definitely one of the most unique learning experiences I've ever had. Every day class is out in the field. We're either in a forest or we're trudging around through a wetland or in a fen or in a meadow, and we get to experience so much more than I would have ever been able to experience sitting in a lecture in a classroom.
It's not something like you go to class for an hour and then you go home. You're absolutely immersed in. You're in the field, in the lab, on the computer, in discussion, face to face.
Dr. Roberta Lammers teaches several courses in restoration ecology, where the students learn how to restore ecosystems, including a wetland and a woodlot, back to its natural ecosystem biodiversity.
We're trying to take all these woodlands and restore them to what they're naturally supposed to look like.
You see them down here trying to start a fire from the shrubs that they've cut. The first day they learned how to use a chainsaw and how to use a brush cutter.
I used to think I'm not an outdoor person, but being here, I have this passion now.
The field archaeology course taught by Professor Daniel Amick is a very exciting course. Students have found the original homesteaders, the people that originally landed at the LUREC property back in the early 1800s. In their excavation, they were able to uncover all of the different artifacts that enabled them to identify the exact time and period of that discovery.
We learn basic techniques in archaeology, and you learn about the soil that you're going to be digging through. You're learning about how to set up a grid, to plot coordinates. You're learning how to dig, how to screen. All of the basics. You kind of cover everything. It's pretty amazing how much you can do in 3 weeks.
It's a great opportunity because they're actually participating in research. We're not playing at what we're doing. We're actually doing some real research, and it's going to give them opportunities to do undergraduate theses or research projects after we finish the project this summer.
There are probably few sorts of courses where you can have access to your instructor 18 hours a day and have breakfast, lunch, and dinner with them if you choose.
The building itself, the community that Loyola has provided gives you a warm atmosphere. You never feel isolated. You're welcome, you feel engaged.
It doesn't matter if you're outgoing or if you're shy. You're having a lot of shared experiences, even if you're in different classes.
These summer field courses are really exciting because students not only work together out in the field all day with each other, with their professor, but they come back and they live together in the evenings. They work on their projects together after hours, and they do a lot of fun events outside of campus as well.
We'll have like bonfires, we make s'mores. Every weekend we try to go to like the farmer's market. Even if there's not like planned events going on, like people will be out on the balcony, like a lot of people bring their guitars, we'll like play music. I've been in RA for 2 years now, and it's like incredible how fast like relationships build out here.
We all eat together, we all hang out with each other, help each other with homework. You know, it's a real nice experience because it's a tight-knit community, and I hope to be friends with them after this.
How many schools, especially like in Chicago, have a whole other campus that's like based on, you know, archaeology and farming and, you know, ornithology, and, you know, we get all of these really cool experiences that you wouldn't get at a city school because of this campus.
It's been a transformative experience. It's really, really interesting, and I don't think you've gotten everything out of Loyola until you actually take a class at LUREC.
So spend a part of your summer at LUREC. We really hope to see you out there.